animals in warfare nature's unexpected warriors. Throughout history, the animal kingdom has been inextricably linked with the human story, even in our most brutal endeavors, war. From the scorching deserts to the muddy trenches, animals have served alongside soldiers, their fates intertwined with the triumphs and tragedies of conflict. Today we venture into the often overlooked annals of military history to uncover the roles these creatures played and the surprising ways they shaped the course of human conflict. In the realm of ancient warfare, few sights were as awe-inspiring or terrifying as a charging war elephant. These colossal herbivores, draped in armor and bearing soldiers upon their backs, were the tanks of their time. Imagine the thunderous roar of their advance, the very earth trembling beneath their massive feet. The use of war elephants dates back millennia. Ancient Indian texts describe their deployment in battle, and the Persians and Carthaginians fielded them to devastating effect. Their size alone was enough to demoralize enemy troops, while their tusks and massive bulk could cleave through infantry formations with ease. Perhaps the most famous war elephant commander was the Carthaginian general Hannibal Barca. His daring crossing of the Alps with a contingent of elephants, amidst the harsh winter of 218 BC, is a testament to both his audacity and the resilience of these magnificent creatures. Hannibal's elephants, however, met a tragic end. The unforgiving terrain and harsh conditions of the Alps took their toll, and many perished during the arduous journey. Even for those that survived, the campaign proved fatal. While undeniably formidable, war elephants were not without their drawbacks. Their size, while an advantage in attack, also made them easy targets for javelins and other ranged weapons. Elephants, for all their might, are easily startled. The chaos of a battlefield could send them into a frenzy, trampling friend and foe alike in their panic. Thus, the reign of the war elephant, while impactful, was ultimately fleeting. While the war elephant might inspire awe for its sheer size, no animal has played a more enduring role in warfare than the horse. For millennia, the horse was not merely a tool of war, but an integral part of it, shaping tactics, logistics, and the very image of military might. From the lightning-fast cavalry charges of the Mongols to the heavily armored knights of medieval Europe, horses provided speed, mobility, and a psychological edge in battle. Their agility allowed armies to outmaneuver opponents, strike swiftly, and retreat before the tide could turn. But the horse's contribution to warfare extended far beyond the battlefield. They were the engines of logistics, hauling supplies, artillery, and even ambulances. Their strength was harnessed to pull heavy wagons laden with provisions, enabling armies to campaign far from their supply lines. The relationship between soldier and steed often transcended mere utility, forging deep bonds of loyalty and trust. These animals shared the hardships of campaign life, enduring grueling marches, harsh weather, and the constant threat of enemy attack. Sadly, the advent of the First World War marked a tragic turning point for the horse in warfare. The mechanized horrors of that conflict proved utterly incompatible with the age-old tactics of cavalry charges. Over 8 million horses died during the First World War, victims of combat, disease, exhaustion, and exposure. While the mechanization of warfare ultimately relegated the horse to the sidelines, their legacy continues to resonate. In the crucible of war, communication can mean the difference between victory and defeat, between life and death. And in an era before the ubiquity of radio communication, armies often turned to a surprisingly effective messenger, the humble pigeon. Possessing an uncanny ability to navigate vast distances and return unerringly to their home lofts, pigeons became indispensable assets, particularly during the First and Second World Wars. Their small size and ability to fly at high altitudes, often evading enemy aircraft, made them ideal for carrying vital messages across enemy lines. These feathered couriers delivered dispatches ranging from troop movements and artillery coordinates to requests for reinforcements and crucial intelligence. Strapped with miniature capsules containing coded messages, they braved enemy fire, inclement weather, and exhaustion to ensure that vital information reached its destination. One such avian hero, Cher Ami, a black-checked cock-carrier pigeon serving with the U.S. Army Signal Corps in France, became a legend during World War I. During the Meuse-Argonne offensive in October 1918, Cher Ami was dispatched with a desperate plea for help from the lost battalion of the 77th Infantry Division. The battalion, trapped behind enemy lines and under heavy fire, was suffering horrific casualties. Sher Ami, despite being shot through the breast and losing a leg, successfully navigated 25 miles in under an hour, delivering the message that ultimately saved the lives of 194 soldiers. Sher Ami's story exemplifies the bravery and unwavering dedication these birds displayed throughout the war. The use of carrier pigeons in war might seem like a relic of a bygone era, but their impact is undeniable. From the skies above the trenches to the depths of the ocean, our next chapter explores the use of another remarkable animal in warfare, the dolphin. These highly intelligent marine mammals possess a unique combination of speed, agility, and sensory capabilities that have made them invaluable assets in underwater warfare, particularly during the Cold War. Both the United States and the Soviet Union recognized the strategic potential of dolphins. Their natural sonar abilities, far exceeding any man-made technology at the time, proved incredibly effective in detecting underwater mines, a significant threat to naval vessels. But mine detection was just the tip of the iceberg when it came to dolphins' military applications. Their agility and trainability made them adept at a variety of tasks, including object retrieval, underwater reconnaissance, and even attaching tracking devices to enemy divers or submarines. The use of dolphins in warfare, however, remains shrouded in secrecy, particularly regarding their potential offensive capabilities. Some reports suggest that dolphins may have been trained to attack enemy divers, attach explosives to ships, or even act as underwater sentinels guarding harbors and naval bases. However, concrete evidence to support these claims remains elusive, locked away in classified military archives. The ethical implications of using dolphins in warfare are complex and multifaceted. On the one hand, their intelligence and ability to understand and respond to commands raise questions about their agency and the potential for exploitation. The debate surrounding the use of dolphins in warfare is likely to continue. Our final chapter takes us to the unforgiving landscapes of deserts, where another remarkable creature has played a pivotal role in warfare for centuries: the camel. These resilient creatures, often called ships of the desert, have been indispensable allies for armies navigating the scorching sands and extreme conditions of arid battlefields. From the Sahara to the Arabian Peninsula, camels have served alongside warriors for millennia. Their ability to endure long periods without water, carry heavy loads, and traverse difficult terrain made them ideally suited for desert warfare, where logistics and endurance are paramount. Camel cavalry, often underestimated by their adversaries, could cover vast distances with surprising speed, appearing seemingly out of nowhere to launch devastating raids on enemy camps or outflank unsuspecting armies. But the camel's value extended beyond its physical capabilities. Their very presence could instill fear and confusion among enemy ranks, particularly those unfamiliar with these creatures. Horses, the mainstay of many armies, were often spooked by the camel's unfamiliar scent and appearance, giving camel-mounted troops a distinct psychological advantage. One notable example of camels turning the tide of battle occurred during the Battle of Thapsus in 46 BC. Julius Caesar, facing a numerically superior Pompeian army that included a formidable elephant contingent, deployed his veteran cavalry alongside auxiliary camel riders. The unexpected appearance of the camels, combined with the agility of the Roman cavalry, threw the Pompeian lines into disarray. While the heyday of large-scale camel cavalry might be consigned to the history books, these remarkable creatures continue to serve in military and security roles today. The camel, a testament to nature's adaptability, continues to serve alongside humans in some of the harshest environments on Earth. From the war elephants of antiquity to the carrier pigeons soaring above the trenches, we've explored just a handful of the fascinating and often tragic stories of animals in warfare. These creatures have served as loyal companions, powerful weapons, and symbols of both hope and despair. Their stories deserve to be told, not only to acknowledge their sacrifices but also to reflect on the ethical implications of our interactions with the animal kingdom in times of war and peace.